Massive protests in support of immigrants across the U.S. Despite harsh weather, enthusiasm in Dallas. Despite freezing temperatures and harsh weather, massive protests in support of immigrants were held in various U.S. cities, with thousands of people participating enthusiastically. In Dallas, hundreds of protesters gathered at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge in West Dallas. Waving flags of Mexico, El Salvador, and Honduras, the demonstrators carried placards with slogans such as, "No human is illegal on stolen land," and "Immigrants make America great." The Dallas police guided protesters to maintain peace during the march on the roads, and no arrests were reported. These demonstrations sent a powerful message advocating for immigrants' rights, as participants braved difficult conditions to make their voices heard and highlight their significance in the U.S. society. U.S. aid suspended to Pakistan, energy, agriculture, and other key projects affected. Sources confirm that the suspension of U.S. aid to Pakistan has severely impacted key sectors, including energy, agriculture, education, health, and the economy. This decision has halted 5 major projects in energy and agriculture, while 4 projects each in education, health, and economic growth have also been affected. Additionally, important initiatives related to democracy, human rights, governance, and cultural preservation have been disrupted. According to sources, a U.S. official stated that the aid has been temporarily suspended pending a thorough review. Experts and citizens in Pakistan have expressed concern over this decision, as the suspension of these projects could exacerbate difficulties for the public. The move is also being linked to strained relations between the two countries, which are already at a sensitive juncture. The suspension of U.S. aid is not only stalling developmental activities in Pakistan, but also impacting the diplomatic ties between the two nations. A flight from Nigeria to the United States encountered severe turbulence mid-air, leaving 40 passengers injured, with 6 reportedly in critical condition. According to American media, the plane was carrying 245 passengers along with 11 crew members. During the flight, the aircraft suddenly dropped, causing intense turbulence that led to panic, with passengers screaming as chaos unfolded on board. Heart-wrenching videos of the incident have surfaced, capturing the passengers' screams in distress. Authorities are currently investigating the incident to determine the cause of this terrifying ordeal. This incident highlights the unpredictability of air travel and the importance of safety precautions during flights. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio called Jordan King Abdullah to discuss the Gaza ceasefire, regional security, and stability. The two leaders also exchanged views on the current situation in Syria. Marco Rubio emphasized that Syria should not become a hub of terrorism or a threat to its neighbors. He also reaffirmed the commitment to strengthening the 75-year bilateral relations with Jordan. In addition, the U.S. Secretary of State reached out to the presidents of Kenya and Congo, as well as engaging in discussions with his British, German, and French counterparts. Marco Rubio also discussed matters of mutual interest with the foreign ministers of Morocco and the Dominican Republic, highlighting the importance of joint cooperation. These diplomatic efforts reflect the U.S.'s ongoing commitment to addressing global conflicts and ensuring stability in the region. Thaw in China-India relations. Agreement on resumption of direct flights. A significant meeting took place in Beijing between Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, where both sides expressed readiness to resume direct flights between the two countries. According to the Indian Ministry of External Affairs, discussions on the framework for restoring flights will soon take place between Chinese and Indian officials. This step is being seen as a positive development in the relations between the two nations. It is worth noting that relations between China and India had significantly soured following military clashes in the disputed border region in 2020. Experts are calling this agreement an important move toward normalizing ties. This development not only signals progress in diplomatic relations, but also holds promise for the revival of trade and people-to-people connections between the two countries.